Air pollution, a problem that the Philippines, and especially Metro Manila, is no stranger to. In 2023, the Philippines, among a ranking that consisted of 134 countries, ranked 79th in IQ Air's World Air Quality Report. But this is not a new problem. In 1999, Republic Act number 8749 or the Clean Air Act was enacted into law by the Congress of the Philippines. It's a law that aims to, and I quote, form a holistic national program of air pollution management. But going back to IQ Air's report, it's clear that the Philippines still has a long way to go in terms of managing air pollution. But why is that? Let's take a dive into the Republic Act itself. The Clean Air Act has a framework that seeks to establish a national standard for air quality and enforce these standards by strictly regulating the emissions from mobile pollutant sources like vehicles and stationary sources like cement plants and refineries. It also attempts market-based approaches as well as tax incentives. Finally, and controversially, it imposes a ban on incineration as a method of waste disposal, with a few exceptions we'll discuss later. But let's first analyze this through a SWOT analysis, where we discuss its strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Through this, we can understand how this act is implemented and enforced, and in what ways we can improve. Its strengths lie in its framework. It is comprehensive and it is clear in the standards that it sets for the quality of air in the Philippines. Its weaknesses, however, are in its implementation and regulation, for there are many barriers economically, institutionally, and financially against full compliance with the Act. For example, the ban on incineration within the Act has left little for alternatives, leading to poor compliance. Another example are two-stroke motor vehicles, such as tricycles, which have not been so strictly regulated as per the Act due to the high number of tricycle drivers who may not be able to support financially the alternatives for their career and livelihood. For its opportunities, we live in an era where people are now more informed and aware of the effects and state of poor air quality in the Philippines, with a more conscious global effort towards clean energy. Its threats, however, lie both in the corruption and the sector being underfunded as a whole, both adding to the deficits of implementation that the Act already suffers. But what can we do about it? Or better yet, what are some changes that we can make to further improve this Act? I believe that the Clean Air Act should be revisited and reviewed. After all, the Philippines is a different country now in 2024 than it was in 1999. Many of the policies and approaches in the Clean Air Act need to be updated and changed to better fit with the realities of our socio-economic landscape today. Moreover, even more funds need to be allocated towards this effort, and better administrative regulation is necessary. Because after all, it's a human right to breathe clean air.